Hi there. I hope this read aloud still finds you all well and healthy during this time. If you haven't had a chance to go on your scavenger hunt for this week, make sure you do that. It's a really fun one. It's about the 5 senses, and we talked about that a lot before we got out of school. But just to review a little bit, your 5 senses have to do, just think about kind of like the parts of your body. With your ears, think about what you use your ears for, hearing. With your eyes, seeing, your nose, smelling, your mouth, tasting, and your hands and feet, touching. So that scavenger hunt has to do with all of those 5 senses, some things that you can do with that. Parents, I'm pretty sure I sent this in an email already, but the new packet distribution, and it'll actually be the last packet distribution, will be Monday, May the 4th. So it'll be this coming Monday. And there should be a phone blast about that, about the times, but it'll probably be kind of the same times as it was last. But they have not let us know about any kind of end of the year activities or anything like that. I know Mr. Clendaniel was meeting with some people from the district, and he should be letting us know. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to do something, but if not, we will definitely make sure that we have a special gift for the kids, because we hate this as much as I know you parents do, and I know the kids do, because kindergarten is such an important part of your child's education, and it's the beginning of your child's education. And I just want you to know that me and Miss Watson and Miss Hopkins, we really hate that all of this has happened like this. But we're trying our best to stay with you. Like I said, instruction is still going to continue throughout May, just as important as it always has been. So please just make sure that you're still contacting me and checking those emails. If you have any questions or anything, please just let me know. All right, boys and girls, so today we just have a fun read aloud, and it's a short read aloud. So this is Silly Sally by Audrey Wood. She's the author and the illustrator. And one thing that I want you to focus on as Miss Can reads this book is all the rhyming words that are in here. And remember, rhyming words are words that sound the same at the end. So be sure and listen out for those. Silly Sally. Silly Sally went to town, walking backwards, upside down. On the way, she met a pig, a silly pig. They danced a jig. Silly Sally went to town, dancing backwards, upside down. On the way, she met a dog, a silly dog. They played leapfrog. Silly Sally went to town, leaping backwards, upside down. On the way, she met a loon, a silly loon. They sang a tune. Now, boys and girls, even if you didn't know what a loon was, you could look at this picture and it could give you a clue as to what a loon is. What do you think a loon is? Yeah, kind of like a duck or a goose. Silly Sally went to town, singing backwards, upside down. On the way, she met a sheep, a silly sheep. They fell asleep. Now, how did Sally get to town sleeping backwards, upside down? Along came Nettie Buttercup, walking forwards, right side up. He tickled the pig who danced a jig. He tickled the dog who played leapfrog. What are some rhyming words that we hear on these pages? Pig and jig. A jig is kind of like a dance that you might do. Dog and leapfrog. And some of the other rhyming words that we saw on a lot of the pages were town and down. This book has a lot of those. He tickled the loon who sang a tune. He tickled the sheep who fell asleep. He tickled Sally who woke right up. She tickled Nettie Buttercup. And that's how Sally got to town, walking backwards, upside down. All right, boys and girls, Miss Can has a little something different that I want you to do with this book. It's a little writing activity. So, parents, if you're looking, I want you, if you can, try to make something like this for the kids. I just did it on a plain white piece of paper, or if you have construction paper or anything like that. And so what you're going to do is put a little blank, and this is where they'll put their name, and you can make up a silly name for yourself. Like Sally had Silly Sally. If Miss Can was going to make up a silly name for myself, I might could say Messy Miss Can, something like that. So you're going to put a silly name for yourself here. So if I said Messy Miss Can went to town, then you've got to think of something that you could do backwards, upside down. Like Sally, she was singing going to town. She was walking backwards, sleeping. So I want you to think of something that you could do going to town, backwards, upside down. And then I want you to draw a cool picture of yourself doing that, okay? So I want you to do this little activity to go along with our Read Aloud Silly Sally. And then parents, if you have any videos of your child doing this, or if you have a picture of the final product, please send that to me. I would love to see these. I wanted to make sure we got in some good writing time, because I really I told Nick's mama, she had sent me a video of Nick and some learning that he had been doing in science, and he had done this picture. He had made this picture of the day sky, and he had made clouds out of cotton balls, and he had drew this nice airplane. And I told his mom, I said, I miss his drawings as much as I miss him. So not only do I miss hearing you read, but I miss seeing your journals and getting to see you do all that writing and drawing. So if you can, do this little writing activity to go along with our Read Aloud for today. All right, I can't wait to see you. Talk to you later.